Hello, welcome to the CAD Training. This is a video which was made to help you familiarize yourself with the CAD. So, first things first, I want you to go and get your CAD approved or for access, or unless you have not already applied, then you should do that right now. Go and apply and get your CAD access approved. Once that is done, you come to this video. This video will teach you how to use a CAD and further reiterate of the information that you were given in that document in the dispatcher resources. Okay, so let me log out and start from fresh. So this is a screen that you're greeted with. Once you have logged in, this is a screen you are greeted with. If you're a dispatcher, you must click 911 communications. When you click this, you'll see either training server or server 1. Right now, we're going to go to training server, okay? Subdivision, no subdivision. Identifier, you use your identifier that's given to you as a dispatcher. You click that right here and you click continue. Don't worry about that for now. Okay, now you're here. Now you are here on the screen. Now let's click into my night mode. Night mode is just a dark version, which I prefer to use. Makes it easier on the eyes. So this is what you would see, right? Here you can see the active servers. You can change what the active server is on. Server 2 means the training server. Server 1 is the regular server which you should be playing on. If it's set to training server, you should change it to server 1. But since we are training here today, and since you'll be training with your mock patrols, you're gonna be using training server. The AOP, always keep the AOP on state. Since we don't use Blaine County, Sandy Shores, Grapeseed, or Los Santos, since um we use GTA San Andreas, not GTA 5 areas, but you can change it to Los Santos unless you want to restrict it to Los Santos, less slash Red County, slash Angel Pine area kind of way. You can do that. Uh, but of course, that's up to the supervisors that's in the patrol. They'll be able to change or set AOPs regarding to how much players that are available. Okay, so we have training server, night mode, and AOP down. Person database, you don't need to worry about this. Neither play database, as you'll be searching these things in game through the in-game dispatching. Deleted calls. Let's go here. You can search deleted calls right here. If once a call is created, you can search them up here if it's deleted by an officer, because it's obviously will be cleared at that time. If you need to refer to something, or if an officer would like to get some information off a previous call, you could search it up right here. We'll come back to this in a minute. Okay. Stopwatch. Okay, so these are mainly used when pursuits with pit timers, 5 minutes and 15 minutes. If an officer requires you to set a pit timer, you can choose 5 minutes or 15 minutes depending on what the situation is. 10 codes, you can refer to these 10 codes as in addition to the 10 codes you would see in the Discord and in the training materials that was given to you. Some of these may not be accurate, but most of them are. The call desk. Here's where you see active call, but there's none right now, so don't worry about it. So here we have open notepad. You can create notes here. You know, create notes for you to remember. You can use the notepad however you wish. Signal 100 and 10 tree. When you click signal 100, this tone plays, and signal 100 is now in effect. You would call out the signal 100, and that's how you. A signal 100 is in effect, and art or normal RTO will be stopped. Only emergency traffic is allowed during signal 100, as you know. So let's go ahead and close that off for now. The patrol map, you don't need to worry about this. You would be using the patrol map that was given to you. It isn't even loading for me. Okay, bolos. Here you can create bolos. Be on the lookouts. Okay, Bullet type, either vehicle or person. We're gonna create a vehicle bullet. Car color is gonna be, let's say, white. Model, we wouldn't. Some of these models don't match up to the models in game for GTA San Andreas. Some of them do, some of them don't. But let's say, what's a vehicle that is you? Okay, a Sanchez. They have Sanchez in GTA San Andreas. So we're looking for a white San Andreas. Um, it's gonna be white, a loud exhaust or something. You can do that. Last scene was let's just say here's last scene 5, 5, and Angel Pine. And the reason for the bolo, let's just say do doing wheelies. Can't spell today, guys. Doing wheelies. There it is. And there you go. You start the bolo like that. So the bolos will appear over here. The reason for the bolo is right here. You can see last scene, car model, and color. This is the description you would see here, and this is the time it was made. And you can clear bolos right here. If the bolo is met, or someone sees it, or sees the vehicle, or what have you, you can clear it right here. Or of course, if a supervisor asks you to clear it, then you can clear it right here. There you go. Now let's go on to create a call. So create a call is pretty simple. Say you got an officer doing a 1011. So let's go 4-5 Angel Pine post. Okay, the postal is already here, so 4-5 primary officer. We're gonna have, normally they would have officers like a drop down here, but since there's no officers, let's say 2718. So you won't use this. The other here, you won't use this. So you can click nothing or other. You can click nothing. So here you would see different types of call types. So you're gonna do traffic stop. Call description. They just say the officer gives you a description of the vehicle. It's gonna be, say, as I said, white Sanchez occupied one times. Occupied one times. There you go. If there's other stuff, you can add. You can add it here. Notepad. That's Notepad that officers may use, or you can use the edit call, or you can use this later on. So I'll show you how to do that. Now there you go. Start the call. And this is the call right here. Okay, so you can hear, you can click to see, say if the call is code for, or the call is no longer active. It's being dealt with. You can edit the call here if the officer gives you an edit or gives you something to add to the call. You can do that right here. Delete call. You can delete the call if the call is no longer, if it's code for but no obviously no longer active. You can delete it right here. If the officer requests for 32 or something like that, you can add a LEO unit right here by clicking the plus sign, clicking down, look, search for your units, and clicking the plus sign. Or you can search for them manually right here, which is by their unit numbers. The units will show up here. That's active on the call. They will show up here. The call notepad. This is where you can add stuff to the call. Add small bits of information. Officers can add information here. You can add information here as well. You click off the screen to remove the call off your screen. Now the call, you can see the call is active here under active calls. You can click the call at any time to bring up the screen again. Uh, After you do that, you may want to go back to say deleted calls. The call has obviously been deleted yet, so let's delete this call. Call is deleted. Call number 16. Call number 16. There it is. Traffic stop. And you can get back this information right here, right here, right here. If an officer or someone requests information again of a previous call, you can get it right here. Um, so down here, you'd see fire units and tow companies. Right now, the San Andreas Highway Patrol does not have any fire units. Obvious, that's obvious. Tow companies that may or may not be implemented. I am not too certain as of now, but don't count on it on being a thing. So you may not, so you don't need to worry about tow companies or being or tow units or fire units, just officers. Um, Other than that, that basically sums it up for this video. If you have any other questions or issues that you want to address, feel free to ask your dispatch FTO. Other than that, thank you guys for watching and good luck out there in the field.